Imagine a secret factory hidden inside a concentration camp, a factory guarded by the SS, a factory producing money. Not German money, British money. Millions upon millions of pounds. The goal was not simple theft, it was economic warfare. And it all centered on one building inside Sachsenhausen concentration camp, Block 19. By the early 1940s, Nazi Germany faced one of its greatest enemies, Britain. Military battles raged across Europe, the Atlantic, and North Africa. But German planners also searched for unconventional ways to damage British power. In Berlin, officials developed an unusual idea. What if Germany could flood Britain with counterfeit money? What if confidence in British currency collapsed? The plan became one of the largest counterfeiting operations ever attempted. To carry out the project, Nazi authorities selected Sachsenhausen. Located near Berlin, the camp imprisoned political prisoners, Jews, resistance members, and many others. Within the camp, a special section would be isolated from the rest. That section became known as Block 19. Unlike most prisoners, those selected for Block 19 were not chosen for physical labor. They were chosen for their skills. Printers, artists, bankers, engravers, experts capable of reproducing British banknotes. The prisoners understood a terrible reality. If they succeeded, they helped the Nazi war effort. If they failed, they risked execution. The project became known as Operation Bernhard. It was named after SS officer Bernhard Kruger, who supervised the operation. The prisoners worked to replicate every detail: the paper, the ink, the serial numbers, the watermarks. The counterfeit pounds became so convincing that experts considered them among the best forged banknotes ever produced. The Nazis produced millions of pounds worth of counterfeit currency. However, they never succeeded in flooding Britain with forged notes on the scale originally envisioned. Instead, much of the money was used in intelligence operations, espionage activities, and foreign transactions. The operation generated significant resources for Nazi Germany, but did not destroy Britain's economy. Some prisoners reportedly attempted to slow production. They understood that every counterfeit note strengthened the regime holding them captive. Many walked a dangerous line between survival and resistance. Their story remains one of the most remarkable examples of moral complexity during the war. As Germany's military situation deteriorated in 1945, the Nazis attempted to destroy evidence. Counterfeiting equipment, documents, and currency were moved and hidden. Some materials were dumped into lakes as the Third Reich collapsed. Within months, the war in Europe was over. Block 19 remains one of the most unusual chapters of World War II. It combined concentration camp imprisonment, economic warfare, espionage, and survival. The operation demonstrated both the technical skill of the prisoners and the ambitions of Nazi planners. Despite producing enormous quantities of counterfeit currency, the scheme failed to achieve its ultimate goal. Britain's economy survived. But the story of Block 19 continues to reveal how far governments can go when war extends beyond the battlefield. Inside a concentration camp, money became a weapon. And the prisoners forced to create it became part of one of history's most extraordinary secret operations.